It's your girl, Christina Carmel, and we are back. This is VIP Unlocked, but with a little bit of a twist because we are back home right here in Accra, Ghana. And what a way to start off. We've got a special guest. I'm so excited. Mr. Kofi Jamar, he's in the building.
What's up, y'all?
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good.
You feeling good?
Yep,
You got hit all right? Everything was good?
Yeah, everything is cool.
Okay, so we're gonna take it back, because obviously we've had an interview before.
Yeah.
But you grew up in Kumasi.
Yeah.
How was that for you?
Well, growing up in Kumasi is quite an experience, you know. Yeah, it have a good and bad side, but yeah, no, I love it. Yeah, it's been good so far.
What were the like bad sides, would you say? Or the difficulties, should we say it like that?
Well, I would say like trying industry-wise, trying to pursue this music career, like you got a lot of like downfalls and pitfalls in there, because it's hard for you to be heard when you're in Kumasi. Yeah, it's kind of like hard because we don't have that enough. Like we are not hugely invested in the music industry, like the craft and and like financial-wise also, and amenities, facilities. We don't have TV stations like in Kumasi like it's in Accra.
Yeah, you don't have as many.
Yeah, and it's not major.
Really?
Accra have all the major stations that will be showing across, but Kumasi is like
just little
suburb,
small.
yeah.
So did you, when you were like doing your building to get into the music industry, did you have to go to all the start off with the little smaller radio stations first, or did you just move straight to Accra?
Yeah, I started off first, like in Kumasi. So I even had songs that were like famous in Kumasi that was much heard out there, and I was performing from shows to shows, you know. But I wasn't like quite as big as this. Yeah, like being in Accra here to doing on a larger scale. But around that time, I was coping with it, you know. Yeah.
I feel like though, with like, obviously everybody knows you for your big hit, Ekorso. And I say like, it just blew so quickly and so fast. Yeah. Like, but how was that for you, honestly? Because as much as it's exciting and it's all good and we down blow for this pressure. Let's be honest, it's pressure.
True. Yeah.
So how was that really for you, and how did you like feel, honestly?
Well, I didn't expect it at that time because I dropped an EP recently, and I also released a remix with Stonebwoy. So it wasn't a planned thing. We just decided to drop it, and boom, it took off. So I wasn't really quite prepared for that mentally and physically, but I had to just ride along with it. That was the difficulty in it. You riding along with it. I wasn't like hugely psyched for that. Yeah.
Do you know what? That's big facts, you know, because people don't talk about the mental side of blowing up. Everybody wants to blow.
Yeah, true.
But then when you blow, pressure.
There's a lot. There's a lot of work. Yeah.
And as much as everybody acts like, oh, it's happy, but constant interviews, radio interviews, TV, you're in demand.
You wouldn't even get time to do your own stuff that you want to do, because everybody want a piece of you. Yeah, they want to suck you dry. That's how it is.
It's true.
Before you know,
it's big facts.
You have nothing doing. Yeah, crazy.
So how do you find like time for yourself? How have you kind of trained yourself mentally to put yourself first?
I think I'm not perfect though. I'm still in my learning process, you know. It's not like having like been famous for over years, you know. This like I just got a taste of it, so it's like I'm now trying to handle it well. Yeah. Yeah. So it goes out as it comes, you know. Yeah. It's not like pre-planned or pre-programmed. But as I'm going through the interviews, I still try to find some time for myself. Yeah. Yeah. So the little time that I get, I try to make it count in whatever I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah, so it's a gradual process for me.
So in those times where you're just kind of for yourself, what are you doing during those times?
Well, most times trying to record music, trying to get ideas out. And most times also listening to music and just being by myself.
And traveling.
Yes.
With your babe.
Because most times, you know, it's like, if you don't find time as an artist, if you don't find time for yourself, it's crazy. You go crazy. You go crazy. Yeah, that's one thing people don't know. But as every artist needs time for him or herself, no matter like how much free time you have. Like you can't just working. You need more time for yourself to meditate, to research yourself, because there's a lot of your energy being given out anytime. So you have to really recharge. That's what I call it. Yeah.
No, do you know what? It's so deep because a lot of people don't talk about these things, and then you see like certain celebrities just spiral out of control, and then everybody's like making noise, but people don't really know.
True.
Like people don't really know what goes on in this music industry.
Very true.
Like people really don't know. And I talk about it with people all the time, and it's like, everybody wants to do music, and it's all sweet, but really it's long.
Comes with a lot.
It's long. So what would you do if you wasn't doing music? What would you be doing?
I would have been in school. I would have been like pursuing psychology. That's one thing also.
So you wanted to do psychology?
Yeah, and studying political science.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. And you would have pursued that as a career, like all the way?
Yeah.
And done it in Ghana, or would you?
Because I still got those ambitions, so yeah.
So you still want to do it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm pursuing this music for some time, and I'll learn. I'll try to combine it, because I can't combine it now. Yeah.
Yeah, that is actually, there actually needs to be more like clinicians and psychologists in the industry. But also then I feel like Ghana, they don't understand like mental health yet. It's not a thing, especially in the music industry as well. Like having that conversation, it would be a great start, but it's a long start.
Yeah, it's a long, It's a
long
Very true,
start.
I side with you.
It is. So let's go back to your music now. So when you had Ekorso, it was like 2021.
Yeah.
And it
late 2021.
Yeah, late 20, and it just took over completely. Yeah. So how has the studio process been since then? Are you back in the studio recording?
Yeah. I tried. Like it's been like shows, events, interviews, you may say, and me trying to find time to also record when I get a chance. So it's like, as I said, this industry, once you're hot, they will try as much to suck you dry. And you also need them. You also need that, you also need that, you need that exposure.
Yeah, you need exposure
from them. So you got to carry on with it. But the more you're doing, the more you're also losing yourself. Before you know, it's like you haven't even had a time in the day for yourself to even like sit down, meditate, or think about yourself. So throughout 2021, as the song was passed off, 2022, I didn't get enough time for myself. 2022, actually, it was just for the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
This be deep conversation,
Really
I'm just
deep.
like, okay,
Yeah.
actually, do you know what? Like, it'd be deep. Like,
very deep.
It's crazy how, and I think a lot of people as well, because you did the whole drill, right?
Yeah.
And then we had like the Americans come out, and it was drill heavy. Everybody's loving that London sound.
Yeah.
And then you blew so fast off of that.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's now pressure for you to keep that sound.
Yeah.
And so where are you with that? Is it that you want to try other sounds, or it's just like, okay, they want drill, so drill?
Yeah, way before the drill, I've been like, I'm someone that I don't stay in one zone for long, I try to do a bit of this, a bit of that, a bit of this, because I'm still finding myself, finding my safe zone, I think, finding my niche. Yeah, so the drill came about and also worked. So it was about finding what works for me and what I want to like develop into. So I combined the drill, but I don't want to be following drill or following the hype of the drill, because I don't have up to 5 drill songs.
What in your hard drive? Or?
Yeah, in my hard drive, I don't have up to 5 drill songs. But people think I'm a drill artist just because that song blew up.
But but the thing is, it's a bit of a shame because it kind of suits you, like your image, your look, and then it's like your story. It fits because I know like your EP, Appetite for Destruction. It's a mixture sound. Like the EP is a very mixed catalogue of all kinds of sounds. But I'm not gonna lie, the drill, we love the drill, I'm For even real. Waiting, I'm even asking like your team, like when's the next one coming?
Yeah.
Because
I get it. I did one also, they don't know. But I think, based on the season that it came, it wasn't that around that time, I think, so it didn't like go as expected of it.
Like when did you drop, what season did you drop?
I think that's after Ekorso.
Okay.
But because of Ekorso, I think that time Ekorso was still popping.
Yeah,
people still wanted Ekorso. It's like, crazy. You know, that's how happened. That's what happens when you got a huge song. You know, so you gotta find a way to maintain yourself and try to find a way to not be caught in that trap of the song. Yeah. Trying to match the image of the song or try to match up. You know, I just feel like I'm still building my fan base, still building myself. So that was one experiment that worked.
Yeah, but you're over it.
It's not like I'm over it though, but I find inspiration in many places. One day I can get inspired to do one hard drill song and it will just work. But I'm just waiting for that time. I don't try to force myself, because if I force it, it's not gonna come out good for me. So I just need to like find my own safe zone and just flow with it.
Yeah. Because I even remember, where were we? We went to was it Darko Vibes concert where you performed? Yeah. And as soon as and as soon as you came on, crazy.
It was mad.
See that one song, it's almost like it's enough to just keep you. But then that must be just like I'm just ready to just do you know what I mean? That pressure. Because that's why it's like when you blow up so quickly, sometimes you have to be like so careful. True. Because it has its pros obviously, and cons, and it has its cons. So now obviously we're trying to move forward essentially. So what kind of sounds are we experimenting with? What direction are we going with? Where are we going moving forward now?
Well, I feel this time around I'm still going with the flow, you know. And Afrobeat, like I've been doing Afrobeat way before, high life and Afrobeat way before. So I'm trying to find a way to combine the Afrobeat with my rapping skills and try to make a way out of it, you know. But I'm not somebody who's gonna be sticking to just one genre of song. You know, it's not gonna be my thing. I know how to rap. I do hip hop. I do trap. I'm gonna do drill. I'm gonna do high life. I'm gonna do Afrobeat. I'm gonna experiment with all kind of sounds. Yeah. That's how I feel. I think like what I have is not limited to just one sound. It's all round. I
hope you're hearing that, because some people will be happy, but some people are gonna be like,
I get it. I get it.
Already.
But I have people who love who love Ekorso, but I have people who also love other songs of mine much more than even Ekorso. My fans even complain that Ekorso is not the jam that they want. My fans that I've been building way before. Because I've been doing reggae dancehall. I've been doing. I did one with Stoneboy, and it was quite popular. That was the most popular song I had way before Ekorso came. And also was building some type of fan base for me. So I feel like, I'm gathering a bit of people from here, a bit of people from there to join my bandwagon. So it's not going to be just Afrobeat, it's going to be all around.
Combination, a mix to just build your whole kind of brand. So obviously we're in Ghana, we're in Accra. Let's talk a little bit about the Ghana music industry. How do you feel it's going, and what are your thoughts on the Ghana music industry?
Well, it's still developing, and I think this time it's going on a fast pace. At first, it wasn't like that moving as how we wanted it, but when you think it's like different. When you think of the sound has been developing from way back, and we like I feel like we had one of the best sounds, unique sounds, and even I wouldn't try to make any allegations here, but a lot of Nigerian sound came from the high life blend, you know, and they know for themselves. They really know.
They really do know. Let's be honest.
Around that time, it was high life. That was our main sound until hip hop became popular in America. Then we found a way to add hip hop to high life and make it hip life. So hip life also became one Ghanaian genre. Which have been holding us down since before the Azonto came. Hip life was the one holding us down before the Azonto came. Then it became like Afrobeat and I think pop, Afro pop. That's the sound that Ghana was. So I think it's been changing and it's been diversified every time. Till we get a drill now, and the drill now you can see that the drill we are making it more our own. At first it was that heavy sound, that New York UK sound, but now it's not like that.
Yeah.
It's transforming. We are mixing it with the high life sound, and you can hear it making it our own. Yeah, so I think Ghana, for the sound, we are always there. We are always moving on, but the exposure, the financial, the facilities, those other stuff, that's always been our problem. Yeah, it's like we don't have enough ambassadors out there to represent us. That's how I feel sometimes, but it's all changing.
You think so?
Yeah, it's all changing.
But do you think that obviously there not being investors is that an investor's fault, or is it how we package ourselves and our sound?
Well, both ways. Because the investors, this is not a large market. Yeah, Ghana is not that big, you know. So sometimes people are facing their problems, and also they feel. I think we've been doing well. Come to think of the brand around the music, we've been doing to the best of our capabilities. We've been doing well. Yeah. Yeah. So I don't think it's based off just of that. Yeah. Yeah. But I think we don't have enough investors, and I don't think they don't think our sound is not up there to invest in us. I don't think that's what
you think. So?
Yeah.
You think so? I think slyly they know the equity in our sound. They do know it, but I think it's a combination of how we package ourselves. Because obviously you're not going to buy something if it don't look good, or you don't know how you're going to make a return on investment. Do you understand? But I think it's a situation where it's just like, we need to make ourselves of high value, which I think is what we're doing now. Because obviously we've had Kiddy and Kwame in O2, it's making sense. Yeah, true. And I think I personally feel like the government in Ghana need to push the music more. Because I've never been in a country where it's so divided here. Like it's like even like in the Western, where you're coming from, even in the Western, as much as they're just like, oh, you rappers, you're adding to this, your knife crime, you're still talking about it. And as long as you're talking about it, there is a connection. But I've never seen a government so just like, oh, you small boys, you just jump in and making noise. And so then it's like, how does the industry grow? It's just, so what would you change? That's one of our problems. It is. Yeah, I
think, and one thing that our leaders are not realizing is, in developing a country or a nation per se, you need that entertainment aspect. America is America because of entertainment. We listen to their music, the movies. That's it. We love America because of that. Yeah. Not basically because of just America, but we love them because of what they've been like, what they can do, and what we've seen them do. Yeah. So music, if the government are hugely invested in our music, I think it's gonna go a long way to getting our nation very much popular. Nigeria is very popular in Africa here just because of their music, basically, just because of their music. So I think it's a way to go. If you try to do that, it's a way to go.
I think at the moment what we're popular for is what, year of return.
Yeah.
It's literally just year of return. Come December, come and jump and be dancing in twist and go boomba, and then leave January and then it's done. I feel like there needs to be much more of a collaboration, coordination too. And then feed the money in. Like, feed the money in. What would you change if you could change something in like the Ghana music industry? What would you change?
Well, it's a lot. I don't know where to tackle specifically, but as you were saying,
pour it all out.
The government, I would want them to support. If I had a wish, like if I had a chance, like if I was in the government, I would just dedicate one aspect for just music. Yeah. Because it's a huge thing. Yeah. Music and movies. Yeah. Just dedicate one aspect for that, so we can find ways to improve on that. Yeah. I think that would change a lot. If we having the government like caring about the music will change a lot for us. Yeah. It will help us get the tracking for the copyright, and musicians getting little money off the music that is being streamed out. All of these, but we don't have the facilities yet. We don't have the coordination.
When I found out that majority of Ghana artists don't collect their royalties, that is crazy.
It's untraceable.
That is crazy.
Very crazy.
Then there's just, you're basically just, essentially how the government see it, you're dancing and jumping
Yeah.
for free.
Unless
You're
you
doing shows.
sign a distribution deal outside, or people are distributing for you outside. But except that, nah.
That's crazy.
So actually, the government don't care enough about our music. So that's the only problem we have. I think that's the only problem. The artists are trying their best, and from the video directors, everybody's trying their best. But the government is doesn't care. So it's like everybody for his own, each one on his own in this industry.
So each one for their own.
Yeah.
So as much as I've been here, that is one of the biggest things I've noticed.
Yep.
That's really sad. It's like every man for themselves here in this industry.
Yeah.
There isn't a lot of like unity and togetherness in the industry. It's quite cliquey a little bit as well.
Yeah, it's quite cliquey, yeah.
But how does that? But then we can't complain. Like, we complain in one hand, but then at the same time, the things we can change is like we're just doing the complete opposite.
It's like nobody have been able to gather us under one roof. We don't have that.
But why don't you guys do it? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, why don't the artists just...
It's like everybody is busy trying to make their next hit song.
For themselves.
For themselves, trying to be the next hot artist. Everybody's trying to stay on top.
Yeah.
That's how it's been.
But won't you go faster together? Isn't that the same?
One will have that idea. Even if two people have that idea, it still can manifest because there's a lot of artists.
Yeah.
And I think it will take time.
Yeah.
I think it will take time, especially with us young artists coming out. We link up, we click, like we support each other in some ways. And I think it's not perfect, but we still get there.
Yeah.
That's what I believe, because it's not something that we planned, or it's not something that we've arranged already. You just come into this game unplanned.
Yeah.
You can just get a hit song, and the next you know, you are playing in the big league of this industry.
It's true.
So you wouldn't know what to do. You just fall in. It just come as it goes.
Yeah. I think for me, like, my biggest fear is that outside now, like, international market is looking so attractive to a lot of artists.
Very.
And a lot of them are like going and like dipping outside the pond. But then that just leaves Ghana very like bare with artists if outside is looking, because everybody wants to deal internationally now.
True.
Everybody wants to go to Nigeria now. Everybody's doing shows in London.
True.
How is the outside looking for you as a brand, honestly?
Well, I feel like, outside is good, you know.
We
outside.
Honestly.
Outside is like...
Outside looking real sunshiny.
Every musician wants that bread, you know. And outside you get that bread. You know, outside is looking good, you know. So that's it. You can just ignore it.
It's sad, but it's so true. And a lot of artists are so scared to say, because obviously Ghana is home. And Ghana we love.
Yeah.
But the systems is just... It doesn't allow and permit for us to... But that's my fear, you know, because then the industry here will crumble.
Well, I don't think so, but I think people also, they need the validation. The outside validation. I think lately that's been the trend now.
I know.
Even the whole of Africa, people will just bounce with you just because they heard Justin Bieber acknowledging your song. That becomes a trend. That's what goes on.
That's what's happening now.
That's what's happening now. So everybody needs that outside validation. So it's like everybody, a legend here can say, oh, I love this song, you vibe to it, but it wouldn't trend.
Yeah.
Let's say Kujonchi will vibe to somebody's song. It wouldn't be something trending for us. But we rather see people outside. That's the brainwashing. So
I know.
It goes deep. It runs down deep. So I think it's gonna take time, but we're still on it.
That is really it really is. Do you feel like that, or you don't feel like that? You just feel like my brand can like withstand on its own and I'm good.
Well, I feel my brand can stand on its own, and outside validation wouldn't hurt, you know.
You don't mind?
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind, because I think every musician is finding a way to get on top.
Yeah.
And if you see people even create confusion or create
like buzz,
clout, just to cause clout.
Yeah.
So it's crazy the extent of what people will do and where people will get just to have the fame or trend for some few weeks or months. So it runs deep. Me, I wouldn't do the wrong things for that reason, but if somebody like, if let's say if a big actor endorsed me, it's a plus to my portfolio and my career.
Yeah.
That's how we see it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think
people are chasing it like
big time.
Yeah,
but
big
I think
time.
your brand doesn't need it, but two, I think lyrically you're just really strong. Like you're up there, so it wouldn't be necessary.
Yeah.
Like so, if you were to turn around, we foresee you do something crazy.
Yep.
It's just like. We would just be like, why? Because you're very, very talented.
Yeah,
it's not necessary.
True.
But like, who knows? Because like 5 years from now, we might just see you out there doing a madness, and we're just like,
But my way is not like that controversial way, you know.
Yeah, I know your brand is not
things
controversial
for the right
at all.
reason. Yeah. So yeah, I know people are gonna fall in love with my song out there, and they're gonna endorse it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I know about it, but it's not gonna be like me chasing clout and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have like some like bangers in your drawer that you know that is gonna build up that?
Right now, honestly, I don't know what is a banger anymore.
Really?
Before you know, it just comes.
Okay,
I see
what
I've
you're
had
saying,
songs that I thought they were gonna be the hit song, but it came out and it was different. So
really?
I don't have that mind state now. I just do the song and I just go with it.
Yeah, if it's making sense.
If I don't love it, I wouldn't do it. It wouldn't be complete.
Okay.
So yeah, I love every song that I do. So I just leave it there like that. The team just choose most times about the song they want to drop and the song they love.
Oh, is that how you're okay?
Most times, yeah, that's what they do.
Is that how you did it for Ekorso? Ekorso was all
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They did that for Ekorso. Because the Ekorso, I have recorded the song already there, but they felt it was the one that they had to bring out.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So who at the moment is like catching your eye that you would like to work with, or?
In Ghana here?
Let's do Ghana here and then let's do internationally, so we can compare and
Yeah,
see.
Ghana, a lot of people. Like I've been wanting to work with Darko Vibes for a long time.
Okay, yeah, that would be good.
He even jumped on the Ekorso remix, but we didn't bring it out. But I'll be working with him. Like we just didn't want to bring the remix out. But I'll be working with him on songs. Yeah. Him, Black Sherif. Yeah, we had to work way back, but yeah, I think it will be in time. And there's this one also, this guy called Marins or Mario. He's called Marins or Mario from Accra here. He's also quite really good. A lot of people, a lot of them. I can mention a lot of.
Any like old school.
Yeah, Kujuenchi.
That
I would like.
That would actually be really good.
I'm wishing for that one.
That'd be smooth.
But yeah, I would.
That would be really smooth.
Yeah.
And then internationally, who would you like to work with? Who's catching your eye?
I would love to work with Asa one day.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh nice.
Yeah, and also Burna Boy. He's always been on my list.
Everybody, Burna Boy is on most people's list. Burna Boy is on most people's list.
Yeah, Burna Boy also, and a lot of them. Well, Kanye West.
Ooh, Kanye. Did you watch the documentary?
Not yet though.
You haven't watched
bits of it. Yeah.
You should watch it. I advise any musician
to watch it.
Watch it.
Yep.
Because it gives you insight into the industry.
True.
It is not a joke.
Very true.
This thing is really not a joke. I remember someone was saying actually with the Davido concert, they were doing reviews and like it was getting like mixed reviews.
Yeah.
And this particular person was like, "Why are you complaining? It's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's not easy.
No, it's not.
We are trying. It's not easy." Like people think it's just a walk in the park, but
it's not.
I've
experienced it with this just a little time. I know it's not easy. So yeah.
But you've done well.
Yeah. I won't pat myself on the back now though, but I'm still in it.
No, but you've been consistent and you've persisted through. And I think those were the two most important things to have long term.
Yeah.
Would you love to have like, if in terms of like a long term career, how many years could you see yourself?
9 years.
9?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. Because around that time, above that years, I think I'm gonna be venturing into political science. Gonna be doing a lot of like.
Really?
Yeah, political work.
Is that the direction you're?
Yeah, that's my direction, yo. That's been my dream even before I wanted to be a musician.
So you want to go into politics?
Yeah.
After doing the rap?
Yeah. Because I feel like I want to change a lot in the country.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then don't you feel like that's too controversial, like...
I don't, nah.
Because
I don't
a rapper, like, as a politician, being a rapper, you know Ghanaians will be like,
true. But I think it will add up to the spice, you know?
Really?
Yeah.
Would you, very importantly, get into business, investments, and all of that thing? Could you see yourself going that way? Yeah,
very true. Even that one, I even started. So
you started? Oh, good.
Yeah, investment in my own small way.
Yeah.
So investment is always on my mind. That's one important thing.
Yeah.
Very important.
Are you saving as well? Doing your savings?
You gotta save.
It's important because we've seen people rise and fall very quickly.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that everything is making sense.
True.
So you have the EP which is out. So Appetite for Destruction.
Appetite for Destruction.
How was the process for that?
Well, like, I love giving out people body of works, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love like making people like get to know the things that like my versatility and the range that I can go. I love like proving people wrong. So that Appetite for Destruction proved a lot of people wrong about who Jamar was. People just knew me off from Ekorso. And they thought that, yo, that's the drill guys. But that was to show that I can do much more than just the drill. Yeah. So I recorded it over, I think 3 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
They were ready. I did about 10 songs, so we chose. Yeah.
And did you like the response from the EP?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it quite much. And we already have 2 videos out. Okay. Yeah, for VG and What I Mean. Okay. And that was like the hip-hop version, the hip-hop side. So we have videos also coming out for the other
So it's coming soon.
Yeah.
So we can expect more projects from you?
Yep.
More exciting things. Shows?
Yeah. Shows make them my brain pool.
Yeah. I can imagine.
Yeah.
So more shows though?
More shows, yeah.
International shows?
International shows, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
For sure, yeah.
More videos, more music?
More videos, more music.
When does the next music come? No pressure.
Soon though.
When
soon.
Is soon?
It's like a video is coming out for my EP.
Okay.
One of the videos.
How soon is soon? We're waiting.
This month. Yeah, this month, most definitely.
Is that an exclusive? Like, can you confirm that? Do I have to go through the
exclusive this month.
Okay, it was so nice talking to you.
Same,
I appreciate this. This is overdue. This is long overdue.
True.
Because I feel like you don't talk enough. We're going to do this again. We need to hear your story more, engage you. It was a pleasure having
Next
you.
Next time I have to sit over a drink, you know.
Yes.
That'll make me spaz out more.
Yeah. We're going to do that. We're going to do that, guys. It was a pleasure having you on the show. I appreciate you.
Same here.
And we'll be back again.
For real.
All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. I appreciate Kofi Jamar for stepping in, and we will be back again with another episode. Bye.